And I'm back. This time with a Legion housing vendor video. So, Legion's pretty easy. It depends on how many alts you have and how far you got with the class trees. Right now, as at the time of this video, Legion Remix is out right now. So there's a vendor at your hub there that sells Legion items. Now that vendor will be moving somewhere else when midnight drops. And you thought you were going to be slick and just level up tunes and get all the rewards, right? Sucker. So, I'm going to get right into it. Halfway through this video, I'm just going to be showing B-roll of me going to all of my class halls. But basically, you're going to be doing class hall specific quartermasters. That's what you're looking for. In a nutshell, that's all you're going to be doing during Legion. Now, I found it actually pretty easy on my warrior to travel to all the places. Now, there are 5 locations to include your class hall that you can find vendors at. The first location here showing is in Dalaran. This particular vendor will sell a painting for 15,000 gold. I'm pretty sure there's going to be more items that come to this vendor at some point. I think all you have to do is complete that one particular quest that it's asking for. But the quest line's pretty lengthy, and just by completing the quest, you will get the actual item and then unlock for additional purchases. That's all this means. The next location is in Highmountain. As soon as I dropped in from Skyhold, the vendor was right there by the flight path. It's pretty easy on a warrior. I don't know about all the other classes. You can take the flight path over to Highmountain, and you'll find this vendor there, and it sells all kinds of like Highmountain style goodies, if you will. The next drop, I went to Suramar. Now, Suramar has, I think, 5 different vendors, and they're all located in different areas. But assuming you did the entire campaign where you planted the seed and grew the tree and all that stuff, Thalisra will be your quartermaster for this area.
How can I help?
So Thalisra will be selling items for gold and resources. And all of these other vendors are going to be selling it for ancient mana. So the grind still returns, but at least the Lysra is taking other stuff except, crack cocaine. The rest of the vendors can be found in the city, so you'll probably have to complete some portion of the campaign that allows you to walk around with a masquerade, so that you don't get attacked. And not that at a high level you'll be afraid of getting attacked, but it just makes it a little bit easier to get to those vendors if you're already masquerade. Some pro tips: if you at some point went through the entire storyline of Suramar and you unlocked every phase of the tree all the way till it bloomed, I think you can up how much ancient mana you can collect. I think I'm not sure exactly how far up you can go, but I think it was at 4,000 or something like that. So you could make an easy grind out of this to get some of these housing items. Right now, I think my main was only at like 1,800. So just keep that in mind. Pro tip: if you're gonna grind for some of these items, just make sure you maximize as much as you can how much you can collect. The last location here at Val'sharah. As soon as I dropped in right to the vendor. She's right in the center of the little town. She sells some items here. And then right next to her, there's another vendor. So I'm just showing you guys exactly where in town on the map here. But if you walk over to this little hut right over here, you'll see the other vendor. And she sells pretty much the same stuff that I just saw over there. Maybe a couple of different other items and stuff like that. So lampposts, the beds, the rugs. So There is one other vendor that patrols in this area. So this guy likes to pat from here to here on this roadway right here. Pretty easy to find. For me, he was right here. But this guy sells 2 items. So there you have it. That's pretty much it for all of the Legion vendors that you're going to find in the outdoor world. Video's over. Get out of here. The rest of it's just B-roll of me going around to each class hall to look at items, basically. Sorry this video was so long. I know it says short guide, right? That's the whole point of this channel, but there was a lot to pack into this video. And to be quite honest, the Legion stuff is pretty easy, especially if you have a lot of classes. I, for one, don't have a lot of classes. All I have is a warrior, a druid, a mage, and a priest that I really main, and then the rest is just like play around stuff like the rogues, the warlocks. I really don't play them as often, so you're going to have to figure out how to get those classes that you want to unlock those particular items. I got lucky. I know one of the big ones is the Tempest, the Bookstorm going around. Everybody wants that one, right? But it's only locked to mages right now. So if you have a mage and you're trying to unlock that particular housing item, you're gonna have to level up that class, that order hall. Sorry, not the class, but there's a lot of things that are tied into. For example, if you want warlock themed stuff, the class order hall will have those kinds of items that are warlock. You know, the green fell. You might actually need to level up your class hall on an alt. Even if you made a brand new tune, you'd still have to go through the Legion Hall campaign. Some of the items are locked by how many troops you get, how far down the tree you unlock. It's not an easy grind, but it is a grind. Have fun. Enjoy. Thanks for watching.